Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having the most amazing Sunday. This is your first time on my channel. My name is Sebastian. I do tea videos, vlogs, story times, and 90-day fiance recaps and tea, okay? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 10K as soon as possible. So if you want to help me out, I would be super duper grateful. And guys, we have a lot to talk about because tonight's episode was a mess, okay? Just a plain old freaking mess. So get a snack, get a drink, and let's talk 90 Day Fiance episode 6, I believe. All right. Oh, I don't know. All right, you guys. So let's talk Mike and Natalie. Girl. Okay, listen. Natalie is a character. Natalie really should. You know how Stephanie's trying to do the hula hoop, but Ripley's, not Ripley's, believe it or not, but you know, like setting a record? Well, Natalie should set a record for fucking complaining because this lady does not stop complaining. She complains about everything. The food, the weather, how cold it is, the size of the closet, the smell of the closet, the cat, his weight, the food, the oven, the fridge, the drawers. This lady complains about absolutely everything. You would think she comes from a fucking palace and, you know, like a huge rich family. Girl, listen. Natalie really needs to get it together because he looks beyond annoyed. He looks so over it. Like, he looks like I did every Monday at school. You know, like Monday comes around and you're just so annoyed because you had such a good weekend on AIM, talking to your friends, watching The Simple Life or doing God knows what you were doing. And then you have to go on Monday and you see that one teacher you just don't like. He looks more annoyed than that, okay? He looks totally over it. So she has not unpacked after 2 weeks because she feels it would be easier for her to leave in case shit went down. So she doesn't forget anything, okay? So she also has him on a diet. He looks so miserable. And Natalie, honey, you know damn well as soon as he leaves that house, he's going straight to McDonald's and getting a number 4 with extra ketchup, a large fries, and probably a Diet Coke, okay? So she's over here trying to control every single aspect about him, his diet, his food. And the worst part is that she makes like these burnt croissants and then she goes and has the nerve to offer it to him. And she's like, I'm like, bitch, you put him on a diet. What the hell are you offering him a croissant for? Like, this is not the Hunger Games, sweetie. Do you know what I mean? So then she says, you know, I want to unpack. I need a drawer. Can you please buy me one? And he's like, you have one. Like, we're going to share one. And that also kind of annoys me because it's sort of like, can he just buy her a new drawer? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel honestly like they are both not putting really a lot of effort into this. And they just both look so over it that it just feels to me that at this point, he's like, girl, I don't even want you here. You know what I mean? So yeah, what else? He finally gives her half of the drawer and then he says, you can hang your clothes in the closet. Well, it turns out Natalie does not like the smell of the closet. So she hates the smell of the closet. She thinks it smells horrible. Lord Jesus, this lady. So the one part that I was a little bit sad was when she actually called her mom and they were talking and the mom asks, where is her ring? Now, Natalie does not want to worry her mom, so she pretends everything is okay. But the one part that kind of really broke my heart was that she was telling her mom everything was okay to protect her mom, you know, from worrying. And you could just see the tears running down her face. So I did sympathize with her in that moment and I did feel for her because I like the fact that she was protecting her mom from everything, you know what I mean? And, you know, she's in Ukraine. She's, you know, she's getting a little older. That poor lady does not have, you know, it would be criminal to worry her. So she does ask Natalie where her ring is and Natalie does not have an answer. So she says he's just, you know, trying to do a big surprise for her when in reality, he probably pawned that fucking ring to go buy his damn McDonald's. You know, at this point, he's so over it that I don't even think he's going to give it to her. But anyways, so let's move to the next couple, Jovi and Yara. Girl, listen. This is the couple I hate to love, love to hate, and all of that in the middle, okay? So here we are, and he needs to work. You know, he works offshore, so obviously he needs to go and he needs to make money. Well, since they got into a huge fight the day before he had to go, she feels horrible. She does not want him to leave. She does not like the fact that he has to go and work, which also kind of irritates me because I'm like, how is he supposed to maintain you, girl? Like, how is he supposed to buy you that damn white rug you really fucking asked for 5,000 times? Do you know what I mean? Like, he has to be able to work to actually have the lifestyle that you so much crave, Miss Kardashian. You know what I mean? So she's really, really annoyed and pissed. And, yeah, so she goes with him to the airport. They say goodbye, and he has to be gone for about a month, okay? So in this time, his friend Sarah, which she is such a fake friend, honestly. I'm sorry. His really good friend Sarah takes Yara out to do her nails, which you would think that was very sweet. But instead of being a good friend, she actually goes and reveals all his dirty past, talking about how he slept with strippers, how a girl peed in his bed because she was too drunk, how he fucks everyone around, how he drinks all the time. And I'm like, girl, I know, I mean, you know, I think it's more of like the friend was like, this is girl code, honey. You know what I mean? Like, you know, girls, we stick together, you know, da-da-da, in which I think it's fabulous. And I would also want a friend of my, you know, soon-to-be husband to tell me what was really going on. But of course, I just feel like she did it in a sense that just, you know, it just felt a little shady and sneaky to me. And I don't even know if that's, like, cute from Sarah's part. So, okay, so this was actually really, really funny. So the day that Yara decides to actually go out for herself and, like, explore the city, be a little, you know, Dora the Explorer, somebody throws up on her shoe, okay, bitch? Literally, so she probably run home and she probably had, like, Yeezys on, okay? Because, you know, she loves expensive things. So she goes, somebody throws up on her shoes, and of course now she's terrified to go out, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, I honestly just feel like, hang on. Okay, yeah, sorry. I write everything down so I can give you the real. So yeah, so basically now Yara knows about his dirty past, but listen, we all have a past, right? We all have partied, we all have done, and you can tell Yobi likes to drink, honey, okay? You can tell he does, but she also likes to party too, so I don't know why she's acting like Mother Teresa. Girl, bye. Okay, so let's go to the next person, which we're going to talk about. Oh, girl. Yamira and Andrew. This is probably my least favorite couple because Andrew is, I'm sorry, but he is so annoyingly dumb, okay? That's just, I can't figure out. He may seem nice, but he's fucking dumb. Now listen, this is now 48 hours since Amira is stuck in the Mexican, you know, detention center, okay, because they don't want to let her in. So it's been 48 hours, and he's trying to call every single person who is responsible for this, but nobody speaks English. And listen, I get it. It's a reality show. Go to the damn lobby and ask for someone to help you translate. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere he's calling, he's like, habla inglés, habla inglés. Nobody habla inglés, so go down to the damn lobby where people do habla inglés. Bitch. Do you know what I mean? But of course, I get it. It's a reality show. They need it for the drama. But so that part just irritates me because I'm like, girl, whew. So the really, really, really bad part was when he had to actually FaceTime with her dad. Her dad is worried sick. He actually even has a breakdown on Skype. And I would too. I mean, 48 hours without hearing from your daughter. And the worst part is that Andrew does not see that this is his fault. He pressured her to fly during a pandemic because he is insecure, and he forced her to fly just so she can prove his love to him. That's bullshit to me, okay? I don't give a damn if the 90 days are running out. It's the middle of a pandemic. If she does not want to travel, then fucking figure it out. Do you know what I mean? Go do some more magic tricks. Go fucking, I don't know what the hell you have to do, but don't make her fly in a pandemic to prove your love. She has to prove her love to you? Who are you? Bye. Listen, that got me heated. Now let's go on to Zaid and Rebecca. So listen, I don't care what you have to say. I think Zaid is hot. I think Zaid is a good-looking guy. I think he got real sexy. Yes or no? Leave it in the comments below. So I honestly feel like Zaid got it going on, bitch, okay? Listen, so Zaid is on his way to America. Rebecca looks like she's about to have 5,000 nervous breakdowns, okay? Her daughter and her daughter's fiance are being so annoying, and they are forcing themselves on the first day he arrives. So basically, they're going with Rebecca to the airport, but little did Rebecca know, Rebecca thought they were going to take separate cars so they can drive separately back home. The daughter and the fiance want to come with Rebecca to make sure that everything is okay, because Rebecca has already done this before. So the daughter is, of course, worried, and I understand, right? But the only thing I like annoys me is that is an 18-hour flight. Like, after 18 hours, you probably just want to go home, get a shower, probably have some sex, and then go to sleep. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to sit there, and since English is not his first language, he has to struggle more because, you know, you have to use your mind more to, like, put the sentences together, all this bullshit, and it just, honestly, it's just not worth it. So they go to the airport in the same car. He comes out. He's looking fine. Okay, Rebecca's really stressed about the way she looks because it's been over a year since they saw each other. But he looks great. I thought she looked really beautiful. And they got, you know, a really good hug. Now, he does look so annoyed that her daughter and her daughter's fiance is there. Well, he wants to go home, right? He wants to go home after 18 hours, and I totally understand. He wants to go home, but his daughter is forcing them to go out, have drinks and dinner. And of course, he's put in such an uncomfortable position because Rebecca is like, what do you want to do, baby? Baby, 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 baby. That's all they say is baby, bitch. Baby, 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 baby. That's another thing. She treats him like her son. She's stressed about him flying alone. She's stressed about him doing this alone. She's stressed about this and that and this. He is 27 years old, girl. Take a seat, right? So listen, they go to the restaurant and her daughter is grilling him. Where are you going to work? What about this? What about that? And he is tired. You know what I mean? And the one thing that I'm like, fuck, Zaid, you had to say that. They asked him what he's going to do for work. And he's like, I'm not thinking about it. There's 6 months that I cannot work, so I won't be working. And of course, that sets up the red flags because Rebecca's daughter and fiance, you know, that's going to stress him because she already went through that, right? So anyways, that's going to end up a huge mess. And on top of it, Rebecca's daughter brings up Rebecca's ex and says that's why she's stressed and worried that it's going to happen again. Oh my God, these people, listen, these people. I love them. I love them. God knows I love them. But damn, they're annoying. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on. Let's talk Tariq and Hazel. So, this couple, I mean, it's not my most hated. It's just like whatever kind of couple. I sometimes even forget they're there, to be honest. Well, listen, in this episode, they didn't really do much. But the one thing that I think won my heart in this whole episode was the embrace with Tariq's daughter and Hazel. It's the first time they meet in person. Tariq's daughter has autism, so she has to have special care, of course. So Tariq told Hazel she sleeps with me. I protect her at night. You know, there are things that Hazel's gonna have to get a costume, and Tariq said if she doesn't, well, she'll be going back home because my daughter's first. And I 100% agree with it. So Their meeting was beautiful. Hazel's coming down the stairs. Tariq's daughter comes in and they just give each other the most beautiful hug. She recognizes Hazel. She even says her name. They hug like they've known each other forever. And I was so there for it. They looked so beautiful together and I absolutely loved it. Then they actually have a barbecue where Tariq's friend goes and meets with Hazel. The only sad part was that they asked her if she misses her son, and of course she does. But it's going to be more than a year before they can even think about bringing him to the States. So that's the one thing that I think is going to probably affect Hazel quite a lot, because it's like, of course it's her daughter, right? Or her son, sorry. So that's basically what happened. Oh, God, Lord. Tariq's friend, best friend, gives Hazel a scarf. This is another part that I was like, I felt really sad. So she gives her a gift. She gives her a scarf. And Hazel actually says this is the first gift a friend has ever given her, because in the Philippines, her friends never had enough money to give each other gifts. I thought that part was so sincere from Hazel, and I thought it was so warming. So in this episode, I think they really did touch my heart because of all those little, parts here and there that just felt so, it just felt so sweet and it felt so nice. So I think they're going to survive. Oh, Lord, I have to sneeze. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the last couple, which is it's a joke. I think she thinks she's on the Real Housewives of something. And I think she needs to maybe step away from the hula hoop, because maybe all that shaking is just not connecting. Something's not connecting, bitch. Listen, Stephanie and Ryan. Stephanie needs a prayer circle because Stephanie's not okay. Okay? Listen. Ryan has been ignoring her for God knows how long. For a bunch of days. Stephanie has not heard from Ryan, and Stephanie just got the news that the borders to Belize have been officially closed due to COVID, and they're extending that for several weeks. Now, she can't get a hold of Ryan to save her life. Now, if you guys don't know, Stephanie, she pays monthly about $1,100 to his family and him. Not only that, Stephanie's friend owns a resort in Belize, and she is paying his wages because the friend hired Ryan, but Ryan does not know that all the work he's doing, Stephanie is paying for it and not the owner, because probably the owner was not hiring anyone because of the pandemic. So she said, hey, listen, can you just hire him and I'll wire you monthly his paycheck so he can feel more like a man. This is what annoys me the most. How is it this lady needs, I don't know what she needs. She needs a prayer circle. She needs a hug. She needs a friend. God, I don't know what the hell she needs. She needs to put that damn hula hoop down. That's what the fuck she needs to do, okay? So, not only does he ignore her, when he finally answers the phone, he seems so annoyed by her. He's like, well, I don't know. He's like, I work day and night. Like, that's why I'm not answering the phone. I have friends. Stop being jealous. All you do is, like, attack me. And she's like, you don't even answer the phone. Like, and then she brings up that she's been supporting him financially. So he goes and says, like, well, then you know what? I'm working. He doesn't know that she's paying his wages. So he's feeling all macho and stuff, saying, well, I have my job. Like, if you want to cut this out, fine, I have my job. But little does he know that if they cut it out, he's going to get fired. He's not going to have anything, because she's the one who pays for his wages. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of crazy. So she says, well, don't you want to come to the States? And he's like, listen, you know what? It's up to you. I'm not going to fight anymore. Like, you're the boss. He just seems like he just doesn't give a shit. You know what? He seems like he just does not give a shit. He seems like he could care less about her, about coming to the States. He's so focused on not caring that it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So Stephanie just needs to get her act together. She needs, like I said, to put the hula hoop down, and she needs to really focus on her self-esteem and see that this man is taking advantage and treating her like shit. Period. Now, every week, I always say who I think is going to last, who I don't think is going to last. So let's start with Natalie and Mike. I think they will not last because they look over it. Yovi and Yara, I do think they're going to last. Then we have Andrew and Amira. Bye. I don't think they're gonna, or they might last because this tragedy might sort of like bring them together. And then we have, who else did we talk about? I threw my phone. Hang on. Can't remember every name. Mike, Yovi, Amira, Zaid, and Rebecca. I'm pretty sure they're gonna last. And lastly, Tariq and Hazel. I do think they're gonna last. I just think he needs to maybe stop being so messy at home. And Stephanie and Ryan, I think for the safety of Stephanie, she should cut that shit because it's just not looking cute. Plus, she slept with his cousin. Like, that's already fucked up. Like, that is so fucked up. No. Go on Jerry Springer. Maybe get your 15 minutes there, but no. You need to separate. You need to separate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments below. If you know a 90 Day Fiancé fan, make sure you share my video with them. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 10K. So please, please, please help me out if you are not already subscribed. Share my video, and most importantly, have a blessed and beautiful week. And also, I go live every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss it. Plus, I do videos every single day. Tea, vlog, story times, you name it, I do it, bitch. So I love you guys so much and have a beautiful Sunday night. Mwah.